Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Today I want to frame this video around a framing. I'm calling this video I'm calling this video the idolatry of opinion. The idolatry of opinion, when thoughts become a prison. The idolatry of opinion, when thoughts become a prison. And so I want to suggest to you that one of the things that gives me the space to find and access this knowing that I'm talking about, when you have a knowing that you don't have to choose, it actually, you find yourself just actively knowing what to do. This comes from a deeper source than your opinion. And when we're caught up in our opinion, what ends up happening is we end up enslaved to it. We create a prison of that opinion. We can't step away from it. And so to me, it's one of those relationships that allows us to recognize that if we invest in what we call perception, when you realize that anything that you are perceiving is your perception, it doesn't mean that you believe it less than someone who believes what they are saying that is opinion. And yet at the same time, when we say things and frame things in terms of perception, we give ourselves some space between what we believe and the possibility that there could be truth that we're not actually embracing or understanding. And so that possibility allows you to actually listen to other people. When you come from your perception, you're allowing other people to have their perception. My perception does not own truth, and neither does yours. But when we actually are able to listen to each other, my perception may be changed by what you have to say. But what I'm suggesting is that when we invest so deeply in opinion, that opinion becomes an identification. It's like standing on something you're trying to lift. You can never do it. And if I am not willing to let go of my identified opinion as reality, that means I have to be invested in keeping it no matter what. And so I want to ask you to step into an open-heartedness, an open-mindedness that allows the power of your belief to actually transform your reality. When you recognize this framing as I'm expressing it, what it allows you to do is to step into that intent and move towards your purpose. Because you can continue to refine it. Because allowing perception to not be truth allows you to always move closer to truth. And so I want to ask you, what are you doing to allow your mind to be supple during this time? What are you doing to allow yourself to actually listen to other people rather than just waiting to express your opinion? I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. When you step into perception, what that allows you to do is have an openness that allows you to change, to have the freedom to learn more about yourself and to actually realize that there are certain things that you understand now that actually didn't fit your sense of reality at a certain other point of your life. You step into a patience that allows you to slow down. Because when you are focused in opinion, you're trying to get everyone to buy into it so much that you can't really listen. So be aware, your authenticity, your real authenticity, your presence is not framed by your opinion. Thank you so much for joining, my friends. Namaste.